Come Thursday, October 7th, Kane and his attorney, Laura Rackner, arrived at the county courthouse. They square off against Terry and her divorce attorney, Peter Bunch. Cameras were not permitted inside the courtroom, but reporters snuck in their phones and live tweeted the oral arguments, letting the rest of the country in on what was happening inside the courtroom. What was difficult about this divorce hearing was it brought up the issues of custody. And if you remember, in 2004, Desiree returned from Canada and did not seek full custody of Kyron. This brought back a number of painful memories for her.
Terry had a conversation with me asking if I could take custody of Kyron, and I told her, I want custody of my kids, but Kane assured me that it is not an option. It makes me sick that I didn't push it harder, or that I knew in my gut that something was wrong. I tried to get Kane to give me custody. I should have fought harder, and I would go back in a second to fix it if I could. I will never in this lifetime forgive myself. Never.
But it seems that down the line, Terry had a change of heart, because she not only wanted to take full custody of Kyron, but she wanted to adopt him. Here's what she had to say about that.
I did not ask her to take custody. When he would go down for long stints, like a summer or a spring break or something, he'd come back and he'd be kind of sad. And so I would ask him, do you want to call your mom and just check in with her? And yes, and they would talk back and forth. And he mentioned to me one time that he wanted to go live with his mom. And I said, okay, well, if that's something that you feel strongly about, let's go talk to your dad, or you can talk to your mom about it. And I told Kane about it, but I never knew what he and Desiree discussed about it.
Did you want her to take him?
No, in fact, I had spoken to one of, before all this happened, when he was a little bit younger, I had spoken to one of the family, his side of the family, have an attorney about adopting him. I wanted to adopt him, and I wasn't able to do that because obviously she's a biological mother.
And yet several years later, Kiara would find herself in the same tug-of-war between the guardianship of two parents. Except this time, it was under devastating circumstances.